So, with MK1 out, and I've talked enough about guest characters, I thought it'd be kind of fun to talk about characters, actual MK characters I would like to see in the roster. There are hundreds of Mortal Kombat characters, and yeah. So like I said, I talked enough about guest characters. It's time to see what's on the main roster for MK, like who I'd like to see on the main roster for MK1. Now, couple things. We do know that Raiden, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Mileena, Kitana, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and even Johnny Cage are going to be in the game. In fact, side note, special thing about Johnny Cage, they have announced a Jean-Claude Van Damme skin. Let me say that again. They have announced a Jean-Claude Van Damme skin to coincide with the MK1 release. So it's going to be kind of like that. Remember that movie anniversary skin where they had Johnny Cage's movie actor come back and be a special skin? It's going to be like that for Jean-Claude. Yep. Apparently, they've been wanting to do. The people at NetherRealm have been wanting to have Jean-Claude play Johnny Cage for ages. So now they finally got their chance and are going to run with it. I don't blame them, but yeah. So just to hear Jean-Claude Van Damme, and if we're to believe any of the rumors about Conan possibly Conan the Barbarian showing up as a guest character in the film, in the game, and possibly having Arnold either as a skin or as movieverse Conan, like classic 8 movieverse Conan as the character, we could have Arnie versus Jean-Claude. Schwarzenegger versus Jean-Claude. I feel like that's happened. Yeah, that's happened in a few movies already. So, yeah. So that's Schadenfreude if Arnold is a skin for Conan, or if they're using that version, Arnold's version of Conan the Barbarian. Again, if that's true. So, without further ado, let's talk about characters I would love to see in the Mortal Kombat in the main Mortal Kombat game. First and foremost, my guy. I gotta talk about my guy first and foremost. My main, Reptile. I want Reptile back in this game. Granted, I did enjoy the roster without Reptile. I think Mileena played enough like Reptile where I was like, okay, this is good. But I would like to have Reptile back in the game. And I know a lot of people are like, really? Reptile? That's your main? That's your guy? Yeah. Shut up. So, I know he's a jobber in every form of media. Like, whenever you need someone dead, it's either Reptile or Baraka. So, I think it'd be really cool to have Reptile back, really utilize that tongue, his acid spit, his invisibility, everything. I really want to see, them to just go off with Reptile. That's what I really want. Next up, and I think it's kind of confirmed that she's here, Sonya. Of course, you can't have a Mortal Kombat game without Sonya. That's impossible. Same with Jax. Jax and Sonya are probably more than likely going to be in this list. On this roster. It's just kind of like, how are they going to be? Is she going to be still married to Johnny? And another thing I forgot to mention when I was talking about the MK1 trailer, are the kids still canon? Are, Cassie and the other generation of MK characters from MKX and 11, are they still canon? Are Cassie and the others still canon? Or did Liu Kang, when he was altering the timeline, wipe them out of existence? So, I don't know. I kind of don't want that to be the case. I really don't want it to be that it's revealed, oh, Liu Kang wiped them from existence. And that's going to suck because there's a major fan base for them. There's a serious fan base for those characters. But getting back to Sonya and Jax, I really hope their kids, Cassie and Jackie, are here. But I'm curious as to where they're going to be. Is Jax going to have the metal arms again? Or are we just going to see him lose his arms? Because that's just kind of what... If you've seen enough Mortal Kombat memes, it's like, I'm Jax, I'm here to get my arms ripped off. And lo and behold, arms get ripped off. So, can we just skip the arm rip, please? We've seen it enough in media, in other video games. Can we just this once, skip over, yeah, he has metal arms, there we go. Kano is another character I think is a possibility. I don't know if he'll be in here, because unlike Sonya and Jax, where it's like you expect them to be in the game, Sonya especially, I don't. Also, side note, cycling back to Sonya. Can we have Trisha Halford? Can we have Trisha? It's Trisha Halford, right? Voice the character again, because I'm sorry, Ronda Rousey was not a good pick for Sonya in MK11. I like Rousey, but she is not the right voice for that kick. She was not the right voice for that character. I like her, but yeah, she was not a good pick. Trisha was a much better Sonya for the first 2 games. So can we just have her back, please? It was Trisha Halford. I know it's Trisha. I think last name was Halford. She was one of the main villains in Battlestar. She played the Cylon. The main blonde Cylon, I mean. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. Yeah. Kano, I think we can go without. I wouldn't mind other members of the Black Dragon, though. I'd actually like to see Tremor back in the main roster. It'd be kind of cool to get Tremor and Cabal. I know a lot of people want Stryker. I'm indifferent to Stryker, but I know a lot of people really have been begging for Stryker to be in the main game, so, okay. Me personally, I can go either way with Stryker. I'm just kind of like, meh. But I would like Trevor and maybe Tanya. Tanya, like I said in my previous video when I was talking about the MK1 trailer, I really do hope they explore more of Tanya and Melina's relationship rather than mention it. Like, go full on, like, yeah, they're a thing. Either have it that they're in a relationship, or, and this is part of the course of more of Melina's character, is that Tanya is one of Melina's concubines. Which would not shock anyone. So Tanya would be cool. I would actually prefer to have some Shokan up in here. I would love to have... I would really enjoy having... I would really love to have Goro as one of the main cast, but honestly, I wouldn't mind if we had Kintaro this time around. Yes, I know Goro and Shiva are the way more popular characters. Personally, I just kind of like, maybe we can have another Shokan, but can it be Kintaro this time around? Like, just to change it up a little. You can do all this, you can do a lot of stuff with the same things you could do with Shiva and Goro, but maybe just give another Shokan a little more, love. Wouldn't mind that at all. As for others, I'm wondering if we could get... I know Aaron Black has been a constant for a bit, so as much as I like the character of Aaron Black, he's been one of my other mains. I can be fine if he's not here. I'll be fine if he's not here, or at the very least a DLC character. I know a lot of people really don't like playing against someone as Aaron Black, playing an opponent who's playing Aaron Black online. Trust me, I've been on the receiving end of that too. I would like to see... I would like to see Smoke again. Smoke would be a lot of fun. I would also prefer to see, Cyrax, actual Cyrax and Sector. We've gotten very little from, we haven't seen them fully in MK9, and you could say, oh, but they were in MK11. Yeah, but could you play as them? No? So maybe Sector and Cyrax would be nice. That's all I'm asking is Sector and Cyrax. Not Triborg, not non-playable fighters, actual Sector and or Cyrax. Is that too much to ask? Like, really, I don't think I'm asking for much here. Ermac, although I have heard that Ermac might be an assist character, which is something I like. Apparently, it's going to be like a Marvel vs. Capcom thing, where they're going to be like, oh yeah, we're going to have assist cameo characters that are going to be like assists in moves, and I'm like, okay. So I bet you like some other fan favorites, like I bet you that's where Ermac is probably going to be. As much as I'd love to have Ermac in the main roster, I almost guarantee you that he will be an assist. He will be a cameo character, or let's just call it what it is, an assist character. Like, that's what I think is going to be, is that he's just going to be an assist character. Maybe even Aaron, too, now that I think about it. Aaron might be that, too. Fujin would be nice to have in the main roster again, since he played very well in the previous game, so maybe have him in the main roster. And it'd be kind of cool to see another god here, because Liu Kang is now Fire God Liu Kang, and I imagine he's still like getting used to his godhood, so maybe it would be kind of cool story-wise to have like Fujin like mentor him and show him like like all the godhood stuff. I think that'd be pretty neat. As for like characters that would be kind of nice to see on like in terms of other games, like outside of the other games. I think it'd be kind of cool to have Quan Chi back. Quan Chi would be cool. I would also love to have Havoc. Havoc I think would be pretty nice. Not Cobra. Not him. I was about to say Cobra's like, oh no, not him. I don't know what that was. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but it sounds like shit just went sideways. But anyway, so I think it's best for me to leave it here. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what characters do you want to see what characters, not guest characters, do you want to see in the main Mortal Kombat roster? Just let me know in the comments below. Other than that, very curious to see, like I said, not guest characters, main roster characters. Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the multiverse.